Alright guys, what's up? It is Luca. We are back with the weekly analysis for this next upcoming week, which is the week of January 8th. So January 8th through Monday is January 8th, Friday is January 12th. Analysis for this upcoming week is getting juicy. Our last weekly analysis went literally exactly how I said it would. Just to recap that one, head over to this. So, if you go on the weekly chart, start there. Basically what I said last week is, we have this low. Last week started Tuesday, which was here. So, it opened right here. So, basically last week I said, I think price wants to break this high for liquidity and then basically fall down into this fair value gap on the weekly, right? And I said that we would end this week somewhere in this fair value gap, which we did, and it was actually pretty strong of a weekly move, I would say. We just cleared like almost all three of these candles, so that's good, right? So let's talk about this week. Some new things for this week is we do have a weekly order block in the form of these kind of two candles right here. I'm actually going off the daily order block right here. These up close candles. So I think it would probably just be easier to go there. But just as an overall movement type of thing, I dragged the fib from this low to this high. So I think this is going to be probably a short/medium term top until we come back down to a discount, right? So what I was also kind of looking at on the weekly, and this is for more in the future, but looking here at this, and this looks even better on the daily, honestly, but it's still in play for the weekly. So this is our weekly breaker block, if you think about it, right? So we have these lows that you can see very clearly on the weekly, equal lows 3 times, that we broke for liquidity, and then we skyrocketed up, right? This was the first retest on the daily, right? But I think we might be coming down to retest this again, right? So it's going to be kind of tight margins because I want it to get to this level before we go up anymore. But, so we have this breaker. Let's go to the daily. Now, we also have, technically, I'm going to remove this fib, but, yeah. So if we go on the daily, my bias for daily is I'm expecting a retracement up a little bit during the start of next week. I'm expecting a retracement up to this fair value gap. Right, this fair value gap is what I called my expected retracement fair value gap. So this is where I'm expecting it to come back to. Preferably, I would also like it to tap into this daily order block as well. And if that happens, then I'll be ready. Don't worry. But yeah, so let's go to the 4-hour. Casually moving time frames here. I'm gonna drag a fib, the bottom of this move to the top. right? So we want to see, well, where's that 50% going to be at? And where is it at for the retracement? Oh, it's right at this fair value gap, right? So this would make perfect sense. Now, another thing that I was looking at is, we can go back to the daily for this, but actually, 4 hours is probably easier to see the exact candles, but we do have, a possible breaker block situation right here as well. See, this was the low that was made before we broke this high for liquidity. Come back. Now we're just waiting for a retracement. So, I mean, this, like, yeah, I mean, this 16,800 area is going to be really, really key for next week, right? If we get the retracement that I want, right? All right, let me just put it this way. At the start of next week, actually, really, I'm probably just going to wait out the first day and just see where it wants to go. But because we didn't fully fill this fair value gap yet on the weekly, which maybe it wants to do. But sorry. I just want to kind of confirm that I'm right? So if tomorrow Monday is like a super green day and we rally, say we even rally all the way up to here, and we close up at 16,800, right? That would make things really easy because the next day I'd be looking for a short, and I would be holding the short for quite a bit, right? So, yeah. What else was I going to say? I mean, that's really just my general thing. So, for the first part of next week, I'm going to be bullish until we get up to here, which I will then turn bearish again for another move. And let's just see the magnitude of this move in terms of the last up move. So we got about exactly another 2 move, right? So that's really good stuff. I mean, the fib is really good for telling the distance of these moves. Like, if we go back to the daily chart, I mean, that's crazy. Yeah. But that's basically all I have to say. If we go on the hourly, I don't really know what else we would look on here, but yeah, we do have, okay, yeah. On the hourly, at least, we have this, like, liquidity right here. We have 3 relative equal highs, and this huge liquidity right here. So, honestly, that's actually a good idea. So, Monday, the ideal play would be a liquidity sweep early in the day of this low. We start to go higher, retrace into a fair value gap, and then we break this liquidity as our target. I mean, that's just a perfect play. I'm not trying to call the future or anything, but if I make that play Monday, just know I called it. But I'll have all that marked later. But yeah, we did hit one trade, as you can see with these arrows. I mean, I might as well just go through it for fun, but yeah, it was basically, yeah, our stop loss was like 16,375. 16,327.5. And our TP was where, bro? Pretty sure it was like right here. But yeah, we hit this trade. I kind of set it for overnight, and then we hit right here. We had some 8:30 news that barely wicked off. And then we just smashed TP. So that was like $1,800 on this account. $1,900, yeah. So I put that trade in. But yeah, we're just gonna go into next week humble, and our biggest focus has to be just not over trading like I did this week. I already had to reset my account because I took a pretty bad loss day, and I kind of wanted to just, it wasn't really an account reset. I just reset that account to reset like my mental game. Because I had lost like so many over trades in a row. It's not even funny. So, but yeah, that's all we have for today. That's for the week of Monday, January 8th, 2024. Expecting a retracement into this fair value gap / breaker / order block. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.